Yo, did I ask you if you watched the debate?
No, you didn't.
Did you watch the debate?
I had it as background noise. I was like, these niggas is gonna kill each other.
You watched that shit?
I watched debates.
So what was it about? Go ahead, nigga.
Nothing, honestly.
No,
The
ask me
nigga-
for a reason, because I don't know what the...
Nah.
Everyone keeps describing that fucking debate as ghetto and all that shit.
Yeah, because what it's supposed to be is supposed to be a structured back and forth about what your plan is for the American people. And they were just arguing about, like,
Do me a favor.
petty little
turn it
kid
down some
shit. Petty little kid shit was the whole time they was arguing. Like, don't call yourself smart. Don't ever talk about how you're acting as a smart. Like, he was just insulting him, not really talking about anything that had to do with why you're a better presidential candidate than he is. It was nothing like that. That's why people said that.
Yo, I didn't even know that shit was going on.
Nobody ever really
I'm
does.
so out the fucking loop.
Nah, it's not something that's ever really promoted. It's just this one was because everybody keeps saying, like, once the election happens, this is the first time they really believe there could be, like, a civil war. So that's why a lot of people paid attention to it.
Yo, but you have to look at the... All right, so we're talking civil war here. Like we wasn't even speaking civil war
No, like,
with
you
Obama.
laughing was exactly what I did when I heard it. I was like, man.
Civil war?
Because people aren't, like, on both sides, people aren't going to want Trump to leave the office if he loses. And they're going to line up in front of the White House with their AR-15s and their pickup trucks and say, I dare you to cross my line, boy.
Is it the Walmart kit?
Yes, the starter kit. Exactly.
Because I'm mystified right now. This is probably like my first ever sober episode, so I'm just like, my brain's like,
I don't know how
Yo,
to. I don't know how to process.
it's like waking up for the first time sober, and you're like, yo, this fucking world is crazy. So it's like, because I'm listening to you, and I'm just
is this
like,
what I've been missing?
I'm listening to you like, okay, so we're talking about civil war, but yet we still try to send our kid. Like, so what's the point of everything else then? Bills, all that shit. That's all I'm saying. If we really think it's civil war right now, if that's what people think this is going, who the fuck cares about a bill? Like, that's probably why people was backed up in rent. Like, nigga, I'm probably gonna be dead in a week. I ain't paying my fucking rent. Like, it's not even funny.
It's
I'm
a sad way to, like.
No, you wanna know
I'm trying to find a rebuttal, but
That's
I'm
why
like,
I'm laughing. I laugh more when because I know you my whole life, so I know your faces. It's like, this nigga.
No.
And the laugh gets deeper. It's like, oh, he's committed to it. Like, Ixnay on the Corona A. Like, nah, that's
the
why
government is watching.
It's just like the dark comedy you be watching on Netflix.
What about my dark comedy?
Well, you see how he's dark? It's like, yeah.
I mean, so he had this one, like, interview, and it made so much fucking sense to me.
Who had an interview?
So the dude's
So you
name's
gotta-
Anthony
yeah,
Lee
if I
Jones.
say,
Shut
who?
up.
Who, nigga?
Shut up
Thank you.
and let me talk. Let me talk the way that I talk. Don't tell me how to talk. Let me talk like I am.
Talk like my wife.
Don't tell me. This is how I want you to
Out
talk.
of order.
This is how I want you to talk.
I'm only
this
asking.
is called structure by
To anybody
by
listening,
Bless.
did anybody think he was going to say Trump was in the interview? Because I don't know who he is to be in the interview.
First of all, I didn't even know we started. We were just having a conversation. And then all of a sudden now you're telling the people, let's just talk.
Camera died.
See? Because it's done with you. He's like, I'm done with this shit.
My cameras are so fucking cheap.
Which one died?
I don't know. I heard.
That one. It's the one that's looking at you.
It just
It don't want to
said
look at you no more.
Like, what the fuck? I just charged. Whatever. All right. Whatever. That's funny. Whatever.
That was amazing dramatic effect.
Yo. You will never, like, no matter how many episodes we do, I'm always going to be rookie P. Meaning, like, if something happens, I'm going to point it out.
Of course.
Like, did anyone hear the fucking toilet flush? Like, dude, just fucking talk, nigga. Like, no. Like, that's what it is.
It picked it up.
But go ahead, man. Go back to it. I'm sorry, guys. Go back to your interview. By the way, good morning, good afternoon, and motherfucking good night. This is the Niiice and Bless show.
Apparently it is.
Let's welcome back our longtime stranger, Niiice.
Apparently, I'm finding out that there are more episodes out there that have been recorded and I wasn't
The
there.
lost tapes.
But all right.
No, there's no fucking recording.
So how are you welcoming me back? How does that work?
I feel like I don't see just as much as the podcast people.
All right. I get that.
I don't.
Fair enough.
I eat, breathe, and shit this podcast. I wake up with thoughts of this part in my head. I call you, yeah. We're gonna break it right now. I'll call you later. It's just like
This nigga sounds like he's about to break into a murderous rage.
Nah, I'm the kid that just be like, the slow music is like you see your friend play with the new friends. It's like, why don't they care?
Shaking your head in the window and all.
Then he calls. Then I call you. You pick up. Hello. Hi. You go to the podcast? I'm busy. It's like, okay. It's like fucking Frozen.
Yes.
Do you want to do a podcast? Do you have time today? We have to do an episode. Is it yes or no?
Oh, you're terrible.
That's
You're
how
terrible.
I feel.
You're
Oh, by the
terrible.
way, guys, I literally walk. This is me all the time. Do you know I walk around the house and talk to my wife in rap form? I want to kiss you, Melissa. I miss you. I really do that shit. This morning I woke up. I'm like, what you want for dinner? Because you're a winner. I'm like,
Yeah, I know she was looking at you like, shut
yo,
the fuck up.
I'm sorry. I'm in tears right now. My life. Oh, I love life. Can you tell I enjoy this podcast, though? This is much. I don't laugh this much. I really don't with other people because I don't believe in other people. I think they're full of shit. So,
All right. Okay, and that goes back to my point. All right, back to my point.
All right, go
So
ahead.
the comedian Anthony Jeselnik had an interview he did, and he was basically like getting all of your darker thoughts and your darker humor out to the public makes you seem more human. So when you have an interaction with me, you're not really going to be afraid of something that's going to be said out of my mouth. Versus a Bill Cosby that refuses to swear in his act will then roofie women into all different types of exploitation and X, Y, and Z, which makes sense.
No, you know what it is. I come in your house all the time, and you be watching all this shit. And there's nothing wrong with the comedy. It's just like, when did this drop? Like, how do you know these people exist? 'Cause I think we talked about it before, excuse me, about the episodes and shit. I hope your camera's on so I can fucking just zoom into you when I wipe my nose. Every time. It's like, this nigga didn't even talk.
Yo, you know what's funny? I'm about to start calling you Deadpool because you break the fourth wall all the time for no reason. For no reason. You could have told me that after the fact.
Yo.
You could have not even had to say it at all.
So I'm at the house creating skits, right? So I'm laughing because the wife is like, what is it with you and Thanos? Because I'm working on 2 skits. The first one you know of, and now I have the software to do it, where like it's the end scene of Endgame, and my black face is on Iron Man, and Thanos is my baby mother. And I say, I am a good father, and snap my fingers, and all child support bill evaporates. So then,
Wait.
because I want my child support to fucking evaporate.
This is what's funny about that. Why would you make that evaporate and not her?
I'm a father. My daughter would never forgive me. Like,
That's a
yo, you
smart
gotta
man.
be smart with it.
That's a smart man.
Dog.
Hold on, that you have evolved.
I think I don't
listen. There have been podcasts of past that you're like, fuck this bitch.
Oh yeah, well,
She needs to die.
that
Bad.
that presence still stands. Can you feel the out of my puff?
Yeah,
I don't have
yeah.
my puff screen, so I want you to feel all energy. Fuck that bitch. Like, nigga, Fuck her. I would just being nice because I don't want all. Because you gotta think about it. If I made all baby mamas disappear, there'd be a lot of salty ass niggas. Because a lot of these niggas still fucking their baby mama. That's why they got headaches in their life. So I figure I just snap my fucking fingers and make they child support disappear. Like,
That's fair.
like I
That's
feel
fair.
like I feel like I gotta speak for the good baby fathers out there that get a bad rep. So that's why I said I just be like, I am a good father. Like, and then you have a kid. You have. Then I was,
But like, do you? And I'm not saying this for like gratification from somebody else, but like, do you have to big yourself up to call yourself a good father, or is it better for somebody else to notice it and react to it and say it? Just somebody randomly. It don't got to be somebody.
No, that was a good question.
You know
The
what I
reason
mean?
that I have to always self-label or define myself, I could be around nobody.
And
I'd
it
be
wasn't
like,
you in general.
No,
I'm just.
no, it's
it's
fine.
like you know
I
what I
ain't
mean?
on the personal. For me though, I tell myself that because I know how I was brought up. Like any kid hears, you always run across people, you hear shit about yourself that was a lie. You be like, what? So it's weird because then you'll tend to start to believe it. So like in a stereotypical sense, a black man without his daughter around, like, oh nigga, you don't want to be in her life. That's usually the stereotype.
Yeah.
Oh, you
It's not
running.
even a stereotype. They
You
basically
running.
say that's fact.
And I'm gonna be
of what
real
it's
with you.
gonna
I
be.
have to put that out there because my baby mama's a pathological motherfucking liar. Like I'm talking like my daughter would get in the car and I'm like, I almost want to just stop the car and get out. Like, wait, we ain't even leave the parking lot yet. What the fuck? So that's my thing. So now I have a new thing where, well, not even a new thing. I just didn't think it would apply with kids. My wife always tells me this shit. She's like, just they see, kids see.
They watch.
They watch.
seeing
They're very
everything.
observant. They know what's
Yeah.
up. Some, and that's why. And to their respect, they're gonna play their hand dealt. So if they at one parent's house, they ain't gonna big you up in front of that parent. I don't expect my daughter to go home and be like, I had an awesome time with dad. I want to live with dad. I want my day to be like dad's. I tell her in the car, don't say that shit. When she wanted dreads like me, I was like, you better not say that.
Yeah.
You better not tell her that. I ain't never gonna see you again, kid. So that's why I say like I'm a good father because there's a lot of fathers out there. All right, boom. We meet a stranger right now, like, oh, you always talk about your daughter, but I don't see her. And now if I have my kid with me, you see her. She everywhere I'm at, man. We everywhere. So, and it's not like to say like, oh, in the hood, but like I don't believe in like, oh, I'm gonna go to the movies and get a babysitter. Nah.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Nah, we gonna go to the movies. You wanna go bowling after? That ain't a grown. Let's kick it. I'm trying to rock with you. So that's my thing. But you see guys out there, you could tell they get that, and they don't even want to explain their side of the story because it sounds like excuses after a while. Like, yeah, it's like even with me. All right, so what do you do? It always sounds easy, like when you're telling somebody, go get your daughter, man. Yeah, nigga, you know how much money that costs? You know how much nigga you gotta pay the constable to go deliver the fucking mail themselves.
Yeah.
To go summons them to court. They don't have to show up to court. And in Massachusetts, nigga, they are not sending out any warrants for no fucking mothers.
Nah, they never will do that.
So that's why I just always say like, and I played on as a joke because let's be real, fellas, your baby mama's always watching the baby father's page. Like, let's be real. Baby mamas are good for that. What this nigga doing? Mm-hmm. And then they won't even hit you up. They'll put you in a group like Dorchester Roxbury group. Like, I hate how these niggas act like they got money but can't support their kids. Like, wait, what? Where are we getting this from? So, all right, so I was telling you about both my skits. I have a second skit that's updated.
Yeah. I cut you off. I apologize.
No, it's all good because I don't want to seem like the bitter baby dad because I ain't bitter. I just want my kid back. So, I had the second skit where you remember the end of it's a Corona skit, so which is not cool. But you remember the end of another Avengers movie where Thanos is walking up to his little cave and he has to get his glove and he says, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
That's one of the first ones. Yeah.
So what I was
yeah.
going to do is I was going to have Donald Trump's speeches in the background while the movie is going up the steps. Like, coronavirus is a hoax. The Democrats. But Thanos is now coronavirus. And while he's putting on the glove, he's saying, all right, I have to do it myself. And he got Trump. Like,
That's a pretty good
it's like,
skit.
that's what I'm saying. And I have a third skit. It's kind of like a continuance of that one. Remember how he's talking about he's not going to peacefully leave office? That was another coronavirus one. Cause remember at the end of that, another Avengers Endgame movie, Thanos, the dude's like, Earth is not gonna be conquered easy, and he turns and he smiles like, oh, I'll accept that challenge.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
So
shit.
I'm gonna do that. What would he say? He's not gonna leave office. I'm gonna have Thanos be coronavirus and do the smile. Like, we'll see about that, nigga. Like, you leave it either way.
Yeah.
So I know I went on an old ramble.
No,
that's
but
how
that
my brain
ramble
thinks,
basically,
bro.
your ramble basically made me confirm
That I'm
and
right.
agree with
It's like,
with your wife. You got a problem with Thanos.
yo, this, bro.
Thanos this way,
Yo.
Thanos that way.
Nah, you know what?
Snap of the fingers, motherfuckers.
You know what it is though? I'll be washing dishes, my nigga, and come up with a skit and just break out laughing. You know how many times I brush
No,
my
but
teeth?
there's nothing wrong with that. 'Cause you know what that is? That
Start dying.
you're a true creative.
Like I have a skit in my head, and the wife's like, "Yo," she's like, "That would be funny," but she's like, "I don't think you would do that because you know you still on that machismo thing, bro." There's an age that you hit, no matter man or woman. When you brush your teeth, it starts to sound like you're deep throating because you spit so much.
All right. I think I'm done with this topic.
No.
There's trigger
All right,
words.
boom.
Okay?
Do you remember how grandma used to wake up in the morning?
I know what you're talking
I
about. I know what
have
you're talking about.
that bullshit condition. That's why I started smoking Frontos and cigarettes. So in the morning, though, I'll supersede it and I'll just get all the phlegm out. But if you don't know what I'm doing, you'll be like, is this nigga sucking dick or something? And that's what the wife says. She goes, yo, I'm not gonna lie, nigga. You sound like you in here giving something up to the toothbrush. And I'm like, bro, I'm just brushing my my tongue. So, like, that's my old nigga shit now. But that's a skit I be having. Because let's be real. That shit would be funny. Like, imagine hearing that shit and then taking the camera and going around the corner like, this nigga's brushing his teeth, bro. Like, what the fuck was all that about?
I have no idea. Because I don't know how we got. Well, actually,
You
I do
know
know
why I
how we got
laugh
there.
like this? Because it's like being a kid again around girls. Like, this nigga. Who brought this nigga, bro? Does this nigga just talk about a toothbrush? Like, I'm not trying to get it. I'm getting pussy tonight. Send him home, nigga. Like, that's type of look you be giving me, nigga.
Yo, that triggers you, don't it?
Yeah.
That should be triggering
Yo,
you
you
like a
still doing
motherfucker.
it. I hate you, nigga. I feel like I'm a kid again.
Yo, it's not intentional, bro.
That's what y'all
it's
all
a go-to.
do. That's what y'all all do.
It's really
like,
a go-to.
Maybe if I don't say nothing,
He'll
Nope,
stop?
He's still going. All right. Oh, he's fighting now.
Oh,
That
shit.
was always a
This
barbecue.
nigga took up a whole segment on that story.
He said, nigga.
Fuck.
He said, oh, okay. He in the back fighting again.
Yo, real talk.
You know me when you call somebody's wife a bitch. Like, I know, she hear him? He said it was a joke. Like, nobody has a sense of humor. And I walk in your house and you're watching this shit. Oh, but we find this guy funny.
Yo, everything you're saying, I have a pinpoint moment that I was standing next to you when it happened.
For a short time. Derek? Davey sliding off like,
Yo, I exit stage left quick.
this nigga just made it awkward. Okay. That's why I said I know what my presence does. Nigga, I used to see people's faces when I walk into a room like this. Like, this, here he comes.
Yo, I'll put it to you like this. I used to save my hunger till you were around because I knew the awkward moment was coming. How about them burgers?
Yo, I was at, all right, so boom, not even that. And it's not intentional. It's not. Like I said, it's an upbringing thing, whatever. I was at my wife's family's house, and you know me, I'm at a phase in my life where I love jokes, but I don't like people like, there's a limit with jokes. Like if there's kids, all right, boom. If we're all adults in the room, teach their own. Let's joke out. But you already know when we grew up, you were not supposed to have no kids in the kitchen talking about
Yo, the adults would stop talking
If
and
you laughed.
everybody would look at you.
Do you remember that? Do
Yo!
you remember being a kid and
That
if
used to be
you
the
got the
worst.
joke and you're like, haha, they'll stop and look at you like, what?
How do you know what we're talking about?
Oh, that's what you got? I got, what the hell's so funny? Why you in grown folk business? And now me, that was translation for keep it up, nigga, you can get your ass whooped tonight. Ha ha ha, and I'm gone.
I was out. The minute they looked at me, I was out the.
That's me. Ha.
I was
But
out.
nowadays, they just, And there's a lot of conversation, and the wife knows this. I don't like that her family will do sometimes. Like, not the family, like the guys, the whatever. It's this old macho shit. Like, but won't bust a grape in a fruit fight. But it's a bunch of macho to a female shit. Cool, whatever. Do y'all thing. I'm married to your sister. Whatever. She's getting treated right. But there's kids there. That's the future. So if they think that's just cool, they gonna do that. Now, it's funny I say that because my little man Jaya, my wife's nephew, he reminds me of everybody I hung out when I was younger. I'll say so, right? He'll be like, he does your face. He's only like 10, 11 years old. He does the, yo, P, you're not, like, why would you say that? That's not cool. And it's not like a disrespectful thing. He'll do it like, yeah, you're not getting pussy tonight. Seriously, he does that to his little cousin because she's just, nigga, dog, it's funny as shit. And if I tell you whose kid this is, you'll die. Yes, that guy's kid. And she is a wild out. Yo, Palmer, what's up, P Gutter? And I'm like, because I be looking at
I'm
him
not
like,
giving no commentary to that one.
No,
That's damn sad.
No, it's funny because she's not. It's my whole point is this is her personality. It's not a ghetto thing trying to be hood. She's just like, and I look at her like I remember being like that, a bright-eyed, wide-nosed kid. But then the cool kids will tell me, "Oh, you're not. That's not cool." You know what I'm saying? Why you watching that nigga? Oh, you're not. They don't make me feel weird because I'm not like everybody else, and that's how she is. Hold on for a second. You turn that fucking heat off, nigga. My nose is going like a crackhead right now.
This sponsorship is brought to you by The Rehab.
What are we watching?
All editing points. Man, you can either open up the door. You know what? Turn it on, but put it on low. I had it on high. Because what it's doing is literally just coming over the couch and hitting me right in the face.
Nah, yo, you know
that's what makes me cough. And I don't want to cough on the camera, and everybody's like,
crazy,
coronavirus.
My nose don't drip, so when it drip, I be sitting there like, what the fuck? My nose, and then I'm like, I was sitting there the whole time working, my nose wasn't going, but whatever, I don't care.
No, put it on low.
Oh, shit. Let me get around here.
Get from around me.
Oh, shit. All right. This is fun. All right, let's get back. Nah, but on some real shit. So we were talking about Trump and idiot coronavirus, but we're not gonna get too hung up on that. But I did have some info on it because not even info. I had a question for you. Do you think he's telling the truth?
As far as him having it?
Yeah.
I think he has it, and yo, this is like the one virus. This is like the one time in life for me or anything in history I've learned about that's like, yo, it's really going to be like right now with what's going on with him with this coronavirus. Like I've been talking to people and they were like, and you see everybody's post, I hope the coronavirus takes you, I hope you die, and blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. And I had to keep it 100 and really think about this shit in, like, the realest perspective ever, right? And I'm going to answer your question, but you just made me really think of something. Like, you don't want this nigga to die right now. Right now. You don't want him to die because what's going to happen is the people that praise him are going to exalt him, and you can never tell them anything about him.
Okay.
You feel me? You feel where I'm going with this?
I got something for that though.
You can, but at the same time, if you really think about like, I'm not comparing them because people are gonna take this out of context. But like Nipsey, for example, he didn't have a full career as Jay-Z did, but when he died and what he stood for, he's exalted. You can't say nothing about him. Okay. About anything negative, it won't be heard.
Okay. Because we've seen what he was. Go ahead.
It's not even to say you've seen what he was doing, but okay, yes, to that point. Because with Trump, all his supporters are only going to talk about the good.
What and good? Even I don't see. That's my point.
No, but that's what I mean. What he does, they see as good. So they'll never highlight anything that was in a bad light of him. You feel me?
No, that's true. But that's it. All right, so I have so many points on this. So
I took it we are talking kind of about the same thing, but I kind of took it away from what you originally asked.
No, it's fine. It's fine. If I thought you was telling the truth or not, because it's fine. I'm happy you went there because I was gonna go there too. Because what I was gonna say was first of all, I woke up I remember the day like it was yesterday.
I woke up.
The
sky was glistening
I woke
blue.
up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was trying to figure out why I was up at 4. Because I usually wake up at 5, and I try to stay off of my my app, my iPad or anything like that early in the morning, especially after watching The Social Disconnect or The Social Experiment on Netflix.
Yeah,
which
I heard
will
about
mind fuck. Literally, it will take your mind. No lube, no condom, and fuck the shit out of it.
But the thing about it is, and I want you to continue.
And
what
these are
you're
the
saying,
creators of Facebook that are telling you about this shit.
Is a lot of theories that you already thought of. It's just confirming it, and it's a lot of things that you already knew, and you're confirming. So it's like
that's a problem. That's a problem for me. Cause you're right. This is why I'm always angry, and we'll touch on that. Not always angry, but whatever. Back to the Trump thing. I believe that he does have it, but like I said, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. The breeze was cool. I decided to open up my Facebook, and I scrolled and I saw Sean King said it. Now, Sean King just don't say shit. But you know me. I'm the first person. I just can't validate something without doing my own research. So I said, before I get excited, because 4 in the morning, this ain't trending yet. Let me look. And lo and behold, bro, the only reason you didn't see me on Facebook that day with my post is because Facebook keeps suspending me for 7 days.
Yo, all right, I'm going to break the fourth wall right now.
Power punishment.
Yo, listen, I got a text from this man. Yo, I need you to post something for me. They suspended me again.
Yo, all right, I don't want to get off topic because I'm going to tell you why they suspended me, and it's bullshit.
Spoken by a man that broke the law. Yo, like they caught me, but it's some bullshit.
It was some bullshit, nigga. Listen, I tell my lawyer that, nigga, I don't care if I had crack on me, they gotta prove it's mine. Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, that's what they're there for. That's like me getting mad at a doctor for him being there, nigga. like you're there just in case I get hurt. But like the cops gonna do their job. It's their job though to prove it, nigga. That's why I tell people.
Let them do
I
their
don't want to
job.
get off subject. But one thing I hate about criminals and the police, why the fuck do y'all talk to them? In no court of law have I ever seen a fucking police officer get up as a defendant lawyer and fucking defend the case. Yeah. So shut the fuck up. Let the lawyer who went to school for 4 years and a couple extra degrees, fucking with daddy's money, get your ass off the line. Because that lawyer across the fucking table is his boy. And they about to go play golf together with the fucking judge. Shut the fuck up. 48. Sorry. But I know I all went up on that shit. But yes, I do think it's true.
The blessed hand.
I was very, very excited when I heard it. I know, ass fucked up, but I was like, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. That guy's on TV talk about it's not a real thing. Nobody can get it. Kung flu, all this bullshit, right? And he finally gets it. Oh, happy day. Like, I don't give a fuck. You did, nigga, I created a skit.
That man broke in the song.
I created a skit from that. Ebenezer Screw shit. The newspaper comes out. I put my head out the door. Sir, what day is it? Trump has coronavirus day, sir. And I'm right down the street, and I'm like, Trump has coronavirus. Trump has coronavirus. Like, I come up with these skits. like, you don't understand. There's a level of age. When I say that, like, maturity. You ever hear them old time heads that just throw death out there like it's normal? You be like, is that a joke? Like, you be like, that nigga just heard me die. It just said it like he actually to pass the ketchup, but he don't like LOL it, and you be like, and you realize he's at the age now where he's gonna say shit like that, and be comfortable with it and know the consequences, because everyone's like, oh, you don't want to go to hell. Listen, Donald Trump just needs to take a dirt nap. I hate that guy, but the reason why I know all this shit's about to everything's in his favor because he approaches it like a business. So boom, we all know he gonna get over this shit. You know what his supporters gonna say? Not even Corona could stop Trump.
That was the other direction I was gonna go with it too.
The shit out of the fact they're gonna say he's a superhero now.
Yeah, that was the other direction I was definitely gonna go with it. Like, if he survives this, they're gonna be like,
they're gonna hype him up.
It's not. They're gonna hype him up, and they're gonna be like, this virus isn't that serious.
It's a win-win, like you said. If the man died from coronavirus, they're gonna say they had to kill him so he would not win again.
Dog.
I seen it. That's why I said my excitement was very short-lived.
and I'm not a conspiracy theorist or look for like answers in like places that shit isn't, but like the writing's on the wall with a lot of this shit that's going on
and
right
can
now.
we now point? And can we also point out after that shit show debate, the next one's in 12 days, and quarantine's gonna be over a day after. You see? Do you see the fuckery? Do you see the fuckery?
Nah,
he's quarantined. It's the 13th. He's quarantined.
The VP. No, it's the VP.
The debate. No, he's supposed to do another debate. It was all right. So when he got it, he was 13 days out from a debate. 13. And they're saying because he got such backlash. That's why I'm just like, Doug, you're fucking.
Oh, how convenient, right? Yeah.
Think about
I see
that.
What you're saying? Yeah.
That's why.
Interesting.
That's why I'm just like,
interesting.
yo. Then he gets on the thing. He's just like, oh, the lady that I got it from, or one of the ladies. This dude. You know what I like about the news people now? It's like almost everyone trolls a little bit. Or does that like little kind of like meme thing? So he's like, oh yes, she wears a mask everywhere she goes, and she still got coronavirus. They went and did a fucking day by day. This chick didn't wear a mask once, and she's around so many different people.
Because that whole administration has been trying to denounce COVID.
So his former aide has it. His former White House counselor has it. His aide has it. His campaign manager has it, and 2 senators who attended his Supreme Court nomination have it. So in other words, it's spreading.
It's coming back. Yo, and I told
It didn't
people
go nowhere.
I told people this. It's going to lay dormant until it gets colder outside and people have it's not even natural, but sicknesses start coming like the flu and this, that, and the third, and it's going to come back heavy just like that.
But you know what I don't understand? If we are all so sure of what we know and what we don't know, what's the point of libraries? What's the point of having a doctor and health insurance? If you know that coronavirus, a doctor's sitting in your face with a notepad like, hey, man, listen, please wear a mask. I don't want you to get coronavirus. I ain't wearing no goddamn mask. That's a hoax. Like, oh, excuse me. Like, so what the fuck are you here for? What are you paying Blue Cross Blue Shield premiums for to tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm doing?
Yo,
nigga?
I tell people,
That's like me waking up during leg surgery like, what the fuck? You take the fever? Like, nigga, first of all, like, that's my point. Like, everyone has it. A mechanic. That's like me coming to your job and trying to tell you to put the yellow wire on the white wire. Like, nigga, what? First of all, it's called a ground. Like, in a neutral. Like, and I know that little bit of lingo because of my dad. But my whole point is, like, you have a bunch of people out there who and then here's the thing. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask. But they come out and then they accost everybody else. You look fucking stupid. You're wearing a mask. It's like, bro, can you, like, back up?
Hold up. I just got to make note of a word you just used.
Which one?
Accost.
Bro, my vocab game is off the charts.
I love it.
My vocab game is crazy. I just don't talk like this because people.
I know. So I just got to make note of it.
Do you know
sorry.
The last time I was in the projects and I said something like, oh, no, I was telling them how, like, my personality is very keen. And one of the girls got it and she was like, you're weird. I'm like, what? I was like, wait, why am I weird? She was like, because we know you're from, like, the neighborhood, but you don't talk like, and I'm like, and that's another thing I hate. Why is our being articulate a race thing?
Because
I got to go, yo.
Man, I've been dealing with that my whole life, too.
You know what's crazy, though?
I've been called white boy a lot my whole life because of how I talk.
That's crazy.
It don't bother me. I don't care. It just shows that.
No, I'm saying it's crazy because it creates a mindset. Because the ones that want to be, I guess, not white in that sense.
Right.
Go the extra mile to be hood.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And they get caught up in that shit. And now you're so hood, your ass is in jail. Wishing that you went and got a fucking.
Stuck in that cycle now.
And jail is not fun, but it's stupid. It's just a waste of time. That's what I mean. Like, it's a waste of time. Like, you'll be sitting there like, I ain't never coming back. Like, it's boring unless you one of those people that just like being like, if you're an introvert and you like reading books, yeah,
I guess you can
like
survive.
it's a vacation or you're like homeless. But I have ADHD. Like, I'm one of those dudes where my wife goes, nigga, grow up. Like, I wake her up every morning. I can't be up by myself. Like, at a sleepover. That's just a title, nigga. Why are you asleep? Like, let's play some fucking video games. Like, that's me. Bro, I'm up at 5 in the morning this morning blasting fucking Chef G. Blicky the blick, and then them niggas. I don't know why. And then I put on my fucking, my Chronics. Oh. Them I like it. No, window wide open. But I know one of my neighbors said that he's like, dog, I was going to the gym at 6:30. You up in there dancing and shit? I was like, nigga, I've been up since 4. I already went to the gym. Like, catch up. Like, nigga. And that's how I am. So, I mean, I cost.
Of course.
Keen. I got words. You know what I'm saying? Irregardless.
Regardless, Jesus.
I hate that fucking word.
When I hear people say it, it's almost the time that I have to stop talking to them.
Irregardless. Yeah. I was in the hood the other day, and I seen somebody, and I meant to ask him about somebody else. I'm trying to figure out why lame shit is being accepted at an all-time high nowadays. And let me just take it off the board. We're talking like, yeah, I mean, I heard he touched a kid, but she was 15. Those niggas. I just want to like, those are the type of niggas I want them to get in their car and they look at their fucking rear view and it's me. Like, and I just like, I choke her to death with like a fucking pull string toy, like a kid's toy. It's the irony of it. You remember the pull toys with the animal noises? And let them listen to a cow or somebody fucking. Whoa. And every time he pulls, it gets tighter. And the spin gets shorter. And he can lose his consciousness to a pig. Like, I don't know. But I just hate those people, bro. But I see when
Back to the question you asked.
See?
Fucking psycho.
Hey guys, we're gonna get more interactive.
Fucking psycho. No, I'm not going down that. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. Maybe another topic, not that.
Yo, can you tell I have no friends? I need, like,
Fucking
this
psychopath.
is why I need friends, right? To know when it's don't talk about that. Like, you need to practice what's okay with you and your wife and what's okay outside your home.
Everybody.
Because,
Nah.
I'm sorry. I'm not a psycho. I just, who
does that?
just got creative mind, man.
Yo, and that's why I was trying to big you up.
We grew up on
Like,
Oregon
real
Trail,
talk.
bro.
No,
Timmy
no.
got sick. The next stop for poison.
No, it's
is,
shit like that. Like,
do we leave Timmy?
having to think on the fly, having to create a way, a path to get through something.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
Dude.
saying?
Dude.
It gave you that mind where having that structure isn't going to help you get through this problem that's there.
Oh yeah, my brain's. But it's not like, but it's the easiest way to describe
I'm
it.
trying
for
to
them.
help you.
No, it's the easiest way to describe it from
Don't
the
say
sheeple.
I'm.
Nah, because it's certain, there's certain general terms you can use for people like, oh, I got
Yeah.
it. Like, cause it just like, that's what I say. Like, I watch people and I go, really? Like, when they're surprised by something, and I'm just like, and I have to realize common sense is not so common.
No, it's really not.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, boom, I posted that segment about me outliving my baby mama. Dude. First of all, it wasn't even strangers. Like, my family from my other side was so upset. Like, you shouldn't be talking about women like that. And I was just like, you must be talking to that bitch. Like, that's how my brain thinks.
That's funny.
When there's blood on the table, you shouldn't be picking nobody else. I'm sorry. And I'm like, I don't understand about family.
Yo, it's funny you bring that up because you just reminded me of some shit I seen the other day. So, this dude posted, like, yo, some of these baby moms be fine as hell, and it make me wonder why some of y'all dudes be leaving them.
Headaches.
I'm like, nigga. I wanted to go in, but I was like, the real thing about it is when you get to a certain age, you got to really understand that it's like, not to say you want to settle, but like you look at the total package, not just you don't buy a car and just look at the outside of it.
but
You crack that hood.
Boom. So, but that's the type of dude. When people talk like that, first thing I would ask them is like, well, nigga, how many girls you got? I ask pre-questions because I always, you ever notice when people make a nice little
That's a fair point.
you got to ask them who they are as a person first because they won't divulge that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, y'all niggas letting go these baby mamas. But are you going to be faithful? Oh, well, I ain't say all that. You see what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, you just wanted it for the flair of the fucking comment. And that's why people don't like me. You know how many times a conversation gets stopped because they know I'm asking that question for a reason? Like, bro, stop. Why you keep asking that? Like that time I caught that fat girl sneaking into the family's house that night, and I pressed everybody, and I'm asking the right questions, like Sherlock Holmes.
We're at the 35-minute mark. Mark that.
It was hilarious because I was like, so and so was at home. I was like, and last time I checked. I was like,
just stop. Because every time I hear this story, I start dying.
The funniest part is, this nigga, that's why I was like, bro, don't ever get arrested for no crimes. He broke down after pressure like a nigga at Fred 48. He said, yo, why you keep asking the goddamn questions, nigga? I wasn't even pressing this nigga. There was three of them there. I was literally talking to two people because in my mind, this guy, the one who tells me I bring the ugly bitches home, would never fuck with girls like that.
Where's the flag? I gotta throw a flag on display. Where's the flag?
So when he admitted it, yo, my whole face was like, and that's when the evidence gets built for me. When it goes, y'all ain't really what you speak, and it wasn't in a serious thing like, oh, this nigga's fake. I laughed because I'm like, yo, I literally wasn't, bro. My back was to him, and I think it bothered him because I was hitting keywords. Like, oh, we fucking fat bitches now? I'm like, guys, you guys might want to work on your secrecy. She lives next door to you, and she parked on the next block.
No.
I was
No. It's like all these crime shows. They figure you were getting close, and you would have asked the right question, and it would have gotten you right to the answer that they don't want you to say out loud.
But D, let's be real. On any given day, you could come on that street. If you looked in that window, who was you going to see in the window? Nigga, that's my point. You would look up and be like, they go Papa. Like, what's going on? How's the street going tonight? Like, anything new? Because I was always in the window.
Yo, and that's why it was wild during that time that you never caught me.
Yo, I'll never forget when I had a fat girl come over and fucking, what's his name? Ferrari A pulled up on the block. It was the funniest thing because I'm trying to get her in the house, right? And Ferrari A had me crying. Yeah, you know when you being nice? You know me, D. And you know my temperament. I'd be like, yo, come on for a second. And you know when people don't listen, you like, yo, come here the fuck up. Like, and then, you know, G want me screen door. That's all I had to get her in. And I was good. Tell me why. I think he called me the next day and texted me that night, was like, was that you with a fat girl? And I was like, nah. He's like, I swear.
That was ugly. He had a drunk night.
He said, I'm crying. He said, I swear I hit the corner and seen a fat girl. But then when I looked back, there was nobody there. Yeah, nigga. That's called that Batman. You ain't seen it, cause dog. And the worst part about it is, that's the worst part.
Shit.
This is why I don't like this. But the worst part is, right? This is why I say to guys, like, it doesn't make sense to be a cheat, cause I got this young. I was like, yo, I went through all this effort to get her over here. I ain't no goddamn marathon, man. It lasted like 3 minutes. Now get the fuck out. But it was like 3 in the morning. And you know the night out don't run like that back in the day.
Yeah.
So she had to stay till 6. And I'm like, yo, you got to go. Cause I'm like, yo, my G when we wake up, she is going to buck on you. Not me, on you. So I get dressed, right? And I front like I'm going to walk her outside. No, I'm walking like I'm walking down the hill. I literally got to the front door. I was like, all right, so check it, right? You go down.
Yo, our block is not the easiest to get out of either.
I said, all right, check it, right? You gonna walk all the way down to the bottom of the hill. Then you gonna take a right. Just keep walking. On your left, it's Mattapan Station. You good. You ain't gonna walk me. I was like, you good. Like, hurry the fuck up. Let this nigga Ferrari ain't wake up. Because he gotta work in the morning.
I gotta sneak her out of this bitch.
Yo, and Auntie Rosie wakes up around 8 for her tea. Hurry the fuck up.
You on the clock, bitch.
Yo,
Oh,
I used to be,
shit,
and that's why I don't. That's why I tell my wife that I'm like, I don't cheat. To each their own. I don't cheat, cause then I'll be literally laying there like, yo, if I get caught, nigga, I am done. I'm done. It's not worth it.
But what do you consider cheating?
Give me examples, cause I know you got some in your head. Like,
it's not even really. It's
like-
not examples,
like-
more scenario. Okay, let me ask you
Like
this.
the-
No, I'll give it to you. Meet a girl. You meet a girl. Y'all have been out on, let's just call it 6 dates.
Mm-hmm.
Been to the crib several times. Y'all smashed it several times, but neither one of y'all have had the conversation or even defined it.
Oh,
Is it okay for you to talk to other girls,
Yeah.
and is it considered cheating?
Yeah, that's not cheating.
Okay.
I'm old school. Like I told that to my baby mama. She was like, "We're dating." I was like, "When did I ask you out?" Think
But
about
does
that.
it okay? But does it change if you're always at her? If y'all are always 24/7, always together, but there's like random scenarios.
And you're giving
where-
off those implications type of wave, that energy.
But see, that's not fair. But yes,
Oh, that's different.
I hate
It's
that.
not cheating, but it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Cause
but-
you know niggas be getting at her, and she be biting her tongue for you type shit.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair.
So you already know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, but cheating for me is like if we're in a committed relationship,
Yep.
it's just the intention too. Like I had a thing with my wife when she used to work at another hospital. The security guards used to always try to talk to her, but and that's my thing. Like they would say, not talk to her like, oh, let me get your number, but they would talk to her like, oh, you're so pretty. Oh my God, you look good, and how you doing today? And I'd be like, you know me. Yeah, I heard all that, but what I didn't hear you say was you married. I'm that nigga. But see, she's not, because she believes like, why they gotta know our business? But when it's all right. So let's go over conversational translations.
Because in that scenario, before you go there,
when I hear
hold on,
they
hold on,
don't
hold
even
on.
know our business, I hear I'm keeping it a secret because I'm keeping my options open.
And that's fair. But
no, it ain't.
with
We
me
married.
here- No,
Don't
no,
let me
no,
show
no,
it to your
hold on,
fucking
hold on.
hospital and shoot the fuck. Yo, I used to tell that. Yo, I used to pull up with my niggas,
no,
bro.
What I'm saying is, both of your justifications for that scenario are right. You have to say you're married. I don't want nobody knowing my business. It then becomes.
Yo,
It then really becomes who's more dominant in the relationship. I'm sorry.
well, no, and then what happened was, I had to. So, what? All right, so because I don't want to go that deep. One thing because I don't want to seem like I'm giving them props. I hate seeming like I'm giving my parents props because they sucked as parents. But one thing I did was they do suck as parents, but they're great parents to my little brother and sister. Fuck yeah, they sucked with me. Like I'm the first child. But whatever. I took some good lessons from them. Like I watched how they coexist. One thing I give them the props for, well, not one. I give them props for a couple of things. One of the propful things they do, they don't bring their shit outdoors.
Keep it in house.
And they keep it well known. Like we can laugh, kick it, talk, but in no inclination, man or woman who I'm talking to right now, don't think this is something I do when I'm not with my husband, because I'm gonna do it when I'm with my husband also. The reason I'm saying all this is, nigga, don't catch no feelings. Don't think we're like doing this. You know what I'm saying? Now, because nowadays, if a girl gives any man attention, and a lot of times that is not even the girl's intention, it's like they're just being friendly. That dude, he's coming in for the kill. And they'll tell you that, like, oh, I got a man. I mean, I know they've been doing that forever. You got a man, so what? But dude, it's to a point now where I be holding my wife's hands and dudes be staring me in my face like, bro, like, do you want to get headbutt? Have you ever got headbutted by a nigga with a big ass head before? Like, oh, and I bite too. You see these teeth? I lock on. I have no mercy in my fight game. Cause like, nigga, cause I'm gonna beat your ass regardless, and you gonna come back with a gun. So I'm about to be, that nigga bit that nigga. That's why he shot. Like, might will be like that, right? But the whole point is just disrespect. So when I say cheating, it's just like, I think cheating is an intention. Like, if you know you going out there swapping numbers, and I just like truth, man. Just tell me you don't want to be with a nigga no more. My heart starts pounding. Like, the last time I got cheated on, shit, it was MySpace days too, nigga. And I won't say that's the last time, because wise men always say, if you don't know, you might have been cheated on, you just don't know, nigga. But the last time I found out that I really overreacted, and my cousin Daryl was there, I'm on MySpace, and he's laughing. And, of course, that's even worse. I'm upset. He's laughing. I'm like,
that makes it worse.
and I'm new to this whole shit, so I'm feeling like a little bitch-ass nigga. And I was acting like a little bitch. And he's like, bro, shut the fuck up. But the whole point is, I actually, I actually pulled the old school P move and hacked her fucking MySpace, nigga. So I'm reading all the messages, and this is what made it worse. It wasn't just niggas hollering at her. She's in their inbox. Yo, what's up, sexy? I'm reading my whole heart just singing like, I'm telling this bitch I love her, and I'm telling niggas all. And I'm young and dumb, and that's one whole thing. Like, so when I say I want the truth, because I tell women all the time, I won't come after you. I'm coming after that dude. Like, and they'll be like, well, that's not right, because he didn't know. He knew. You had a fucking wedding ring on. Like, what the fuck? I'm coming after that nigga.
Yeah.
I want you to live with the thought. And I know niggas be like, that's fucked up. Why not? Why go after him and not the girl? Because I want her to think of every other nigga she gonna fuck with after that from gonna pop out a bush and just crack him in the... I don't know. But it's just like, I don't... Because I'm not gonna do nothing to no females. Last person I ever had to deal with like that was my baby mama. And that's why I was like, I'm good with this shit. You want to see your daughter? Ah! Try to attack a nigga. And you know what kills me when they attack guys? Why do y'all think y'all can fight? Like, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That should be mind blowing.
And I'm not. No, and I'm not laughing at no like
that
domestic
shit mind-blowing.
abuse. I laugh at the fact that it's just reality. Why do you think that you could beat up a man? And
there are some. There are some.
no, I'm talking like the non-trained, the ones without older brothers. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's the ones that just do it out of emotion. It's weird, but whatever. Weird topic. Get the fuck off it, P. So I was watching Pluto TV all week, right? I'm trying to do this thing where I give myself me time.
He's showing his growth.
You call it growth. I think I'm getting lazy.
Yeah.
Me time, nigga?
Very well.
Me time? Me time is in the bathroom taking a shit. I don't need me time. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the wife got me into that. Like, babe, just just lay back and you deserve it. We live in a fucking duplex. I don't deserve shit, nigga. I'm trying to get a house with land right now. That's my mindset. But anyways,
That's real.
I was watching Pluto TV. Yo, First 48 still fucks with me. But I came across a new show. Sex Sent Me to the ER. Have you ever seen that show?
Yeah, I have. I caught a couple episodes and I was like, what the
This show's
fuck
wild.
is this? Yeah.
By the way, I'm at that point in my life right now.
What, sex sending you to the ER?
Nah, just like, you ever watch those movies? Not the young people doing it, but the old people. They're respectable, but they be doing their thing behind closed doors with other females and shit, like sex parties and shit. Yeah, I'm there. I'm there, nigga. I am. What no? That's why I'm just like,
I ain't judging it.
no, I never thought I'd reach this. Like, this is like hood nigga VIP. Like, like I found a secret door behind. Like, this is that secret entrance in Mario with the star in the clouds.
Yeah.
Nigga. Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Fellas, look at me. I'm not the flyest nigga. Shit, I got buck teeth, fucking big head, and I got a woman that loves women. She is sexy as shit. So and that's why I laugh. Like, yo, it's crazy. I'm getting everything I want right now, except my child in my life. And these dudes can probably have that, and it's like flipped, like they got the money and all that, and still lying to women, not knowing those females probably down with it. Would you be down with that type of stuff? Like, and I always have to do that because guys would be like, "When you say parties, like guys, no niggas." Like, would you do that? Like,
What, go to a swinger party?
no. Just like you have a girl or your wife, and she's like, "Yo," she says to you like, "Hey, I want to have a friend." Like a female friend, I'm sorry. Because I like the touch of a woman type shit. See, if they say that, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think any guy's gonna say no. You like
There are some.
touch
There are some, and I'm not gonna call them corny. I'm gonna really give you a justified, a respectable answer.
Mm-hmm.
That there are guys and there are some women as well that traditionally respect the sanctity of marriage, where it's just those two. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm smiling.
Take it away, Bless.
I'm smiling, right? Because there's a nice little site called Ashley Madison.
I've heard of said website.
Oh, I'm on that shit. And if you see the women on there, they're descriptive. And dog, they're not upset, unhappy women. Like, they're not like, I hate my husband. They'd be like, I am so happily married. I love my husband. I just need some new dick. And I'd be like, whoa.
But
Like,
and
I'm pretty sure.
And what I said was not the majority. I'm saying
no. What I'm saying to you
some.
is because I'm sorry, I should have went on why I even said that. Because usually the people that have that belief are the people that grew up in that age. Like it's true. Someone said it. They was like, the reason marriage worked back in the day, there was no internet, no social media. You had fucking line, like you had a phone line, if that at maximum when it hit that. Nigga, I can see pussy at any point in time right now, and you want to be faithful? Nigga, I be watching porno, and the banners pop up. Stop jerking off. You can fuck pussy within 10 miles right now. And I'd be like, well. Like,
that's real, though.
Like, you look at that and you're like, well, shit, nigga, let me. And I laugh because I'm like, this is an advertisement, but how many people click on that?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Yeah.
And in the moment that all that, them toxins going in your brain from your balls and shit, you ain't thinking clearly until after you bust that nut. And you're like, fuck. Then you learn who that female is, meaning mentally wise.
Yeah.
Oh, you think you gonna keep us a secret? Why don't you want me to tell nobody? You got a girl, so what? Fuck that bitch. Like, I met women like that, like, yo, I'm about to call my sister. Like, nigga, I'm gonna threaten you right now because it's like you want to blow my, like, you want to be my life hell right now. So that's what I mean when I'm just like, never met. I know you said you was in, I know we talked about that, but nigga, can I tell you some real shit? Cause I told the wife that I was like, cause it's funny, me and the wife we're gonna do segments for like sex and shit. And I was like, I don't want to make Derek feel awkward.
You're about to.
Cause I was like, there's definitely those times where I be in the circle with the guys, they be like, whoa, excuse me, I'm all going all crazy. Pause, and I'm like, oh, I hate you niggas. Cock rings are the shit. Nigga. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that. All right, let me let me sound more serious. Cock rings are the shit. First of all, my wife hates when I say cock ring. She's like, I'm like, nigga, I'm not saying penis ring. Like, that sounds like weird. Like, it sounds like it sounds like a tongue ring that I put on. I don't know. So I was like, dude, without going too deep, I felt 17 years old again. Going like a porn star. Nigga, and that's why I say, I watch a lot of porn. Whatever. I used to be like, what the fuck is that shit around it? Like, is that an accessory? Come to find out, that's a cheat code.
Yeah.
You don't need no Viagra. That shit traps all that blood, nigga. Woo. Put it like this. I had the wife hanging off the bed the other day. That's all good.
Listen, man.
I'm sorry.
Listen, man.
But it's funny. I've been walking around the house for the past 3 days. Like, you better hide that thing. Like, you know when you start threatening? She brought back the whole me, nigga. I'm such a pedestrian, married couple sex guy. Like, yeah, I love you. Now, I went back to 18-year-old me. Like, yeah, you like that fucking dick, don't you? Like, that's how I used to talk to females, nigga. Yeah, you fucking slut. And they be like, that's how I talk. Don't make you feel awkward, Derek. But I'm telling you right now. And the window was open.
No,
bro,
listen.
My window was wide open.
Listen.
I'm like, yo, the neighbor's probably like, he heard that girl.
I'm at the point right now where I'm dealing with a lot of, and they're saying it themselves. This is not me assuming or saying this about them. I'm dealing with a lot of broken women, okay? I had one that took my hand, physically put it on her throat, and started squeezing my said fingers around her neck. You understand?
But it guarantee if y'all got in an argument, you like, bitch, and you're like, I'm calling the cops.
You understand the conundrum that I always have in my mind with that.
Let me tell you a story. I don't think I've ever told you a story. When I lived with my cousin D, right, out in Quincy, this dude, he's a beast. He's like me times 8, literally, but just like deeper in the hood. Like, it's scary. Like, it's scary. When I met him, everyone was like, y'all look just alike, and whatever. We look like twins. That's my dude. So I was living with him in Quincy, right? So boom, he invites his homegirl, because I don't want to tell you. I'll tell you off air. This is weird shit. This girl comes over, right? So I'm still in simp nigga mode. Like, I'm a loser. I tell people that all the time. I didn't get a lot of pussy when I was growing up, thanks to my cousins.
No.
I'm playing.
Fuck that shit.
No.
I'm not going to let you keep pushing that bullshit narrative.
So, no, I didn't get a lot of pussy growing up, guys. So, I didn't know how to recognize when it was being offered, like, in not the direct way. So, whatever, we're getting drunk. So, these are white girls, mind you. This nigga's a hood-ass nigga. And I'm with him, so I'm by association type shit. And I'm saying that for the reason with 2 black niggas and 2 white girls. that shit fucked with me. So whatever, the girl's drunk. She puts her head on my lap. So whatever. So then she said something to me. She goes, "Oh, you don't want to do nothing?" I was like, "Nah, I don't want to take advantage of you. Like you're fucking slizzard, right, nigga? Tell me why this bitch gets up. Like she was playing drunk. I didn't know that. She gets up and goes to my cousin, right? But the way she did it, he's fucking the shit out of her friend. She kicks the door in. They're on the edge of the bed, right? And all he is, he looks. He turns around. He's like this. He's like, hey. What the fuck are you doing? Not like, yo, this is weird. He's like, in other words, like, what? So she's like, yo. He's like, this nigga in here talking about he don't want to take advantage of me. He said, I don't know what's going on right now. He said, but either join in or shut the fucking door. I'm like, yo, nigga. But I'm like, I got mad because this nigga, no, he gets mad and he comes to me, he goes, what the fuck did you say to her? I said, listen, man, I'm a black kid. These are white bitches. I was like, I didn't see too many stories. You ain't just shoved his dick in my mouth. I was drunk. That's why I was like, nope, not taking advantage of you, bitch. I'm going to chat line tonight. I was on the Boston Raven within an hour, nigga. Like, yeah. That's just me, though. And it's funny because I try to get a replay because now I know that she won it. I'm like, oh, that nigga, like, dude, like you fucking passed out. You like, isn't that a little weird for you to wake up with a dick in your mouth, like, nigga? And I'm not, I'm good. I can't even think like, nigga. I hate movies like that.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're saying.
And every movie now has about 5 minutes worth of rape. Like you can see it coming. I'm like, come, like what? Like, why do we have to do this with every fucking movie? Like, what is the infatuation with like, okay, get it? Like, now can we show the part where they cut this nigga's balls off? Like, I'm that guy. If I know rape happens in a movie, I literally will fast forward to see you get what you deserve. And if you don't, I'll walk around the house like Games of Thrones. I couldn't watch that shit. I hear so many rape reviews. I think I told you this on the episode before. I made it through one episode. The little nigga climbed the castle. And the nigga's fucking his sister. I'm like, whoa.
whoa.
Now, mind you, you're actors, you're all that. But in the deep part of my head.
There's a storyline that you're depicting something.
Yeah, because then boom. If it's okay there on a mass audience, at some point in time, it's gonna come off screen. You see what I'm saying? They be like, oh, we saw it in Game of Thrones. And there's a big lot. People love Game of Thrones. And that's what a lot of Game of Thrones is. Rape, selling women. I remember they had a scene. I'm going to fuck him in the dirt. You going what? What kind of what? That's how my brain think. When I watch shows, I'm like, dude, there's no point in watching TV for me no more. That's why I said like I was watching Pluto TV. Like, oh okay, yeah, you know, and they got those messy networks loving hip hop shit. But
the thing with the Game of Thrones thing though, like,
ew, nigga, I'm all snotty.
I haven't been watching you.
Yo, you know what's gonna be funny? That's definitely gonna be a camera cut. Go ahead.
Gross.
Go ahead.
Nah, the thing about the Game of Thrones thing and like any TV show or movie that shows things like that, like it's something that actually did go on in the history of this world. There were no laws or no rules or no morals behind rape, murder, whatever have you that now is socially wrong or was always wrong, but they didn't care. They were like the true definition of savages during that era.
And it's crazy because Game of Thrones is based off fantasy. Because that's why I was like,
no,
but they had dragons. I was like,
here's
so
the thing.
we say we believe in dragons?
No, that's bullshit though, because a lot of fantasy and a lot of movies and a lot of this and a lot of that is structured and based around a lot of fact.
No, it is. You're right. But I knew why they threw the dragons in there and the winter people and shit. Like you have to be a bookhead to whatever. You have to read that book and shit.
Yeah.
I tried to get into it because I was like, yo. I said, you know, I would like that. It was cool. I see people like, oh, Game of Thrones and Jakari, whatever.
Yo,
but
everybody been pushing that shit to me, and I was like, yeah, nah, not for me, not my cup of tea.
I'm becoming that black guy, and it's not by intention. I can't tell the difference between white people no more. They all look the same to me, cuz. Then I'm like, what castle we in this week? Nigga, they jump from like fucking dynasty to dynasty, bro. And then it just starts off, it's like, my lord, and this little white girl look like the other little white girl from last, and then I'm in the middle of it like, wait, that ain't the same castle? I'm like, and then only good thing about Game of Thrones, they kill all. And that's the new thing. That's as I said, we're hitting a point in the era of television and movies where you have to now shock the audience again. So now the new shocking is killing off people who are very famous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like Game of Thrones, they killed my man Aquaman.
Oh, Jason Momoa.
Yeah, he was in that. That's why my wife was like, "Oh, we should." That's how you know I'm a married man. Cause 6-year-old P was not letting you talk about no niggas around me. Who? Momoa? You want a samosa? A mimosa? Like, oh, you think he cute? Get the fuck out. That's how my mind was. Like, oh, you cheating with me on him? Like, but that's your mom. I was like, you ain't never gonna get that nigga. He married to a Cosby girl. Like, he is, nigga. He's married to that little light skinned girl from the Cosbys.
You say little light skinned girl. Like, she ain't older than both of us.
No, I'm referencing
And
Cosby episode.
for the record, I love Lisa Bonet.
Oh, you know her name. That's why you took it to heart.
Damn right.
That's why you took it to heart.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie. Yes.
Who was the dopest on Cosby? Was it Lisa?
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Claire Huxtable had her days, boy. When she did that little anger shit with her mouth, ooh, she could get it. Claire Huxtable could get it. When she was mad. Now, Cliff.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think of like different scenarios of it. I couldn't remember.
Nah, when she did that little mouth thing.
Nah, but Lisa Bonet, bro.
The little mouth thing?
Sorry.
Now, Lisa Bonet, you know what's great? She looks like, because they have like, not an open marriage, but they have like that free love shit. No, they do. I know this for a fact. Because my wife like loves their relationship. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine, but ain't no niggas come over here. Like, I'm a very one dick per fantasy. Mine's. Like, that's how I roll. You know who told me that, right? Cuzzo. He said when he watches pornos, one dick per fantasy. He said, what's a gangbang? Never heard of those. I was dying. Not on my watch. What's a DV? Like, you know?
What's a DP? Have no use for that.
Yo,
that genre can be left over there.
I'm telling you how far the porn game has come with just the categories. Remember, boom, porno site. That's the thing. Remember, back in the day, amateur wasn't even a popular category.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was like white, black, maid, schoolgirl type
Asian.
shit. Yeah, like it was the basics. Now it's just like cuckold, right? So I'm like, what the fuck is a cuckold? I keep hearing this word. Then I was like, oh, so we now have men out there that are such pussies. They're all, and I was like, wait. This is gay hold. Nigga. It's the true way they say you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to allow the man to take your dick and put it in his wife because he wants to imagine it's his black cock. That's what I'm just like.
You don't have to explain to me.
Okay. That's just okay.
It's not my cup of tea, bro.
Yo, this is the problem with the world, right? They hate us because they hate us. Have you ever seen, not that you're looking for it, but nigga, I be on porn sites all the time. I've seen every title. I've never seen BWC. I only see BBC. There's a reason for that.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what the fuck you talking about?
You never see you never see them be like, watch this Ebony Queen take on a BWC. They be like Ebony Queen in Riot.
Yo, you're fucking stupid, yo.
But black dudes, it'd be like, watch Ferrari
Mandingo.
Dick. These niggas be like, watch Maserati Dick. Like, what? His dick is like a luxury car. Like, but that's the whole thing. They got all this shit down. Cut code, all that. That's why I'm like, marriage is out the window for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't even think people get married in churches anymore.
No.
Because I know I did.
No.
I know you did it. Is anyone else in the family married? I know my mother did. Cause you. Yeah, that's.
Yo, like, come on, dog. I said my bad, bro. I said I'm sorry.
Wait, what
bro.
are you talking about?
Nothing.
Are you talking about?
No.
Yo.
Yo.
The fact you eloped. You know what? The fact that you pushed me down the steps at my mother's fucking reception in her wedding. Oh yeah, now I'm over that. Actually, I should thank you. I should thank you. Cause you fucked up her wedding pictures. You got me in there crying. It looks like torture. Like I could present that shit in a court case. Like, Your Honor. As you can clearly see, I broke my fucking right leg. And they still got me propped up. And the wedding pictures. And then your honor, she left that night for a fucking honeymoon. She literally told me, Grandma,
kissed me on my forehead and said, "I love you, bye-bye."
But she did. She literally walked me to my grandmother's bedroom, laid me down, and goes, "I'm going to Hawaii," like it was down the street.
No, my face hurts. No, stop. Stop.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm done.
But that's my mom. Yo.
Oh shit.
All right. Yo, did you hear someone punch Rick Moranis in the face?
Yo,
Who the fuck? You cold-hearted piece
dog,
of
I
shit.
seen that shit, yo, and I felt heated.
Yo.
I felt heated. But the thing is, yo, niggas that play that game, like real talk, that shit's so weak to
What
me.
game? Oh, just snuffing people? That's a game?
Yo, yeah, that shit was going on and off for years. Niggas would have that shit going on.
I didn't know
where
that.
they would film it, walking down the street, find the oldest person they could find, and knock them out.
But, bro, this was at 4 a.m. That's the crazy. They're like, nigga, he just walked up to him. And I was upset. I know they're like, I know, and that's why I say, like, white folk are just
I don't
like,
even know if it's the oldest person. It might be just the weakest person they can find. I'm not 100% sure about that.
it doesn't matter. It's Rick fucking Moranis. And the dude looks our age. You gonna tell me when mid-swing you wasn't like, oh, shit, this is Honey, I Shrunk the fucking, this is Seymour.
No, they won't know that because it was probably somebody that was like 21 years old
Nah,
that's
this nigga
never
looked, I ain't gonna lie, he
experienced
looked
it.
I still want, like, I don't know. Who the fuck is gonna punch Rick Moranis? Like, that's some bullshit, nigga. He was a cold-hearted piece of shit.
Yo.
like, can you imagine getting locked up on a unit?
There's certain
What you in here
people.
for, nigga?
There's certain people that race doesn't come into question. Rick Moranis is in that. He's like, I don't give a fuck if he's white. You don't punch that motherfucker in the face. What's wrong with you?
Yo, that's the type of Rick Moranis' name is the type of shit that'll set off the fucking jailhouse, nigga. You come in, they be like, yo, cause that's the type of shit that go down. You be sitting in the fucking day room. I used to love this shit cause I used to be like, yep, they about to get exposed. And your name comes right up on the fucking news. You know how many niggas ended like that in our fucking unit? And we be like, so you like giving kids cocaine, huh? They could be like, I swear to God, what's it mean? I be like, we'll see you at lunch, motherfucker. Like that. So imagine be like, wait a minute. This nigga punched my childhood in the face. Hey, cuz.
Oh, damn.
Nigga, he raised Rick Moranis, Ghostbusters? Come on, man.
Nigga, he was Little John. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
This nigga probably just left the Trump debate. It was like, I'm just gonna punch the first white motherfucker I see. Yo. That's what it had to be.
4 a.m, my nigga.
It's just walking.
4 a.m.
Nigga was just walking, watching Trump snippets. Boom. And just kept it pushing.
First white person on site.
You look like that nigga's aide. Oh, shit.
Oh, that's
You know
food.
what's fucked up? The niggas probably watching the news now like, I punched Rick Moranis. Yo, I'm sorry, nigga. We gotta drop a dime on you.
Yeah.
Yo, you out here wilding. Like,
Yo, I love you, my nigga.
You got
but
some-
Rick,
you had some murderers like, hello? I know who hit that nigga. I'm sorry, bro, you gotta go. Like,
yeah, he's sitting right here.
you see the collection
He
of
ain't going nowhere.
Honey, I Struck the Baby? Hurry up, blew up the baby. Nigga, I got them all. Like, nigga, he had me wanting to go do that fucking shit in the backyard with the clothesline.
Oh,
Dude, I literally feel for Rick Moranis because I grew up off those movies.
yo,
Do you not know how
there
many
wasn't
times?
one person that like was for the dude that hit him.
No, not at all.
Like you know how people be trying to chalk stuff up to mental health and blah blah blah
Nah,
and stuff
fuck
like
that
that. Yo, everybody there was not one person that was like, yo, you hit Rick Moranis? Fuck is wrong with you?
Rick Moranis' name is not even known. I'm pretty sure when they see him in the street, they call him by one of his movie names.
Dog, for real.
Like, Nick,
Yo.
how do you? Yo, I'm not. Yo, this nigga said, "Oh, this nigga Trump. He don't want to act like these motherfuckers are racist." Rick's like, imagine Rick's reaction. He's probably just outside checking his stocks. He's like, I'm Rick Moranis. Life is fucking great. Hey, wow. Y'all just made Rick Moranis. Y'all just made Rick Moranis a racist. You know he up in that hospital.
No, you just made it.
You know he up in that hospital like a fucking nigger. Cause you know when they come and he asks you what happened, and he is so mad. You ain't gonna give like the copacetic. He was black, was 6 foot black. He was a fucking nigger.
Yeah.
He was a giant nigger. Calm down, Mr. Moranis. Calm down.
There was shit flying everywhere.
You know, he's probably like, I just got fucking attacked by a fucking 6'8", and you want me to fucking calm down. I got fucking hit by a fucking like Mr. Moranis. You know that call's gonna be released within a week. I'm hurting my stomach.
Yo, I don't need to make jokes. Because Rick's that guy.
Daylight's gonna happen. Here's the call after the incident. Nigga said, 911, how can we help you? Hi.
This nigga hit me in the face.
He goes, hi. You know, like, I'm trying to do it loud because I'm fucking. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
911, how can I take your call? It's fucking Rick Moranis. Hello? Bitch! Some fucking nigga! I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's the type of shit that make you put a bag on a nigga head. Niggas in the hood right now like, hey, 100,000 for whoever puts Rick Moranis. We want that nigga's head. Yo. Holy shit.
That was foul.
So, speaking of old movies, they're bringing back The Craft and my favorite, The Witches.
I've never seen The Witches.
Where they
Seen
turn
The
them into
Craft.
mice? You don't remember that?
Nah, I've watched.
You guys
The
had too
Craft,
much of
though.
a free fucking childhood. I had to live through movies while y'all live through playing outside.
Yo, that is not my fault. All right? I'm not going to take that no more.
Our childhood always goes like this. Like, P, that movie came out when you was 14, nigga. It's a classic. Like, what the fuck was you doing? Like, I was in the house playing, watching the movie. Nigga, what was you doing? Outside. Like, Barbara punishment. Like, there's a post that someone put up. I was crying because everyone was like, damn, nigga, this post was made for you.
Yo,
They
I'll
was
put
like-
it to you like this, though. I'll put it to you like this. If you were out there with us, we would have gotten caught.
Got caught what? I don't know what y'all was doing. I thought y'all were just playing football and shit.
Listen. There's gonna be a certain person
Are you
or
guys-
people
Oh.
that will listen to this and they'll know exactly what I mean
Are you guys talking
when I
about
say
your-
this.
are you guys talking
nope,
about your-
Nope. I'll answer it before you even ask the question. Nope.
All I know is when I was
Nope.
growing up, I used to be like, one day I'm going to go to Cambridge Side Galleria and be just
I don't
like
know
my-
what you're talking about.
Yeah, my memory's that good, nigga. That good, nigga. I remember it all. Yeah. Boston Commons. Yeah. I just be sitting there like, I just want to go on these adventures with these niggas. Yeah, I remember it all. But anyways, I just like, I just want to go to Cambridge Side Galleria. That place sounds amazing. Oh, Abercrombie and Fitch? Oh, shit. And it's funny, you know what's funny about that? Those thoughts pop in my head while I'm talking about it. This is why I tell people, like, don't do me dirty, because I'll literally just be sitting there looking at you like, I know you from somewhere. Give me a sec. And when I recollect it, I'm going to walk over to you. Once I do, just know I know what the fuck I remember. That's why I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember those days. Because in my mind, it's funny. The whole time I was talking to you said that shit, that was here. Then you said that, and then someone said, Holy shit, I forgot we got extra storage. This is what he does. That's what he's talking about right there. I said, oh, this is an old file. It was very brief. It was more like the filing's basement days. But anyways, you know who got about this, right? That's why I said I already know what the fuck was going on. Please. That's why I be like, whenever I saw them niggas stand up in church and repent, I'm like, oh, group whoopings tonight. So I be like, them niggas about to get it. Oh, boy. But
I used to play that 11 Dawn with Terrace card hard at those times.
I was home. Yeah, that was you hard, buddy. I can hear your mother's voice right now. And you'll come out the room like you've always been in there. Like, what? I was in the Honda, hanging out in the backyard. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Nah, but speaking of old movies, any movies you want to see them bring back?
Ooh, yeah. I want... But see, I don't know who the cast should be, though.
But what movie?
Harlem Nights.
Oh.
I don't know what that cast could be. Exactly. You see what I'm saying, right?
You can't, because everybody will be trying to replace Richard Pryor, more importantly. Eddie's still alive. If they want, they can do a continuation movie. They're all still alive except Pryor and the big lady he beat up with the
Hey,
with
you
the toe.
leave Delarice alone.
Oh, I gotta get another piece of toilet paper. Nah, they could do the movie. What movie I want to see them bring back? Oh, are they bringing it back? Top Gun and shit like that?
Top Gun's are I think it's out or coming out in a couple of weeks. I wasn't in Top Gun.
What movie would I like? You know what's crazy? They're kind of satisfying all my things right now.
What's that?
Independence Day, Predator. They kind of did it for me already. In a little bit of a way. There's only a couple other movies I want to see. Them do a remake too, like Rumble in the Bronx. Bring back Jackie, the one that made Jackie Chan popular in America.
Oh, I know the movie. It just doesn't seem old enough for them to do, but they've done younger movies, so.
Damn, what's movies they did Men in Black. I knew they was gonna do that. See what I'm saying? Like movies I grew up on. Men in Black, Fifth Element. They should do another Fifth Element.
I'm trying to think. There's one movie, and I know it's gonna come to me later on, and I'm gonna be pissed. But like King of New York, that should come back for sure.
Yeah, they're also alive. Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne,
The white
Wesley
dude, Chris Walken's
Snipes,
still over, yep.
Horatio, Algier. I think that's his last name.
They're also alive.
Yeah.
They're also alive. That was my shit.
But it don't even have to be them. I'm talking about the story concept. That shit was hard.
I see. Okay, boom. King of New York. You know what I wanted to know? That's what I say. I'm more of a prequel kind of guy. When the story's that good, that makes you want to know what their life was before. What made you get to jail? That's what I want to know. Because when we seen it, he was getting out of jail. Trying to pick back up the pieces.
No, it said it.
Yeah, it's
on the newspaper.
I want to see it. It's kind of like what they're doing with Power right now. They kind of giving you the whole imagery of how, because that's all they're doing. They're just doing the whole Ghost and Tommy thing. Everybody sees it. They're like, yo, they're like, this nigga, they're like, okay, he got the white friend, the white homeboy. He has a Tasha like his mother. Then he has a Spanish shorty. That's why I was like, dog. And I hate those shows. But I know it makes for good television for the meek. Or like the simple-minded. But I can see through that. Because I'm like, yo, real drug dealers going, no, you got to make the hard decision. Sorry, bitch. You're a fucking DA. Like, get the fuck out of here. But for TV's sake, you got to be all. That's why I was like, I know they try to paint Tommy as a bad guy. But he had the right mindset. Like, she got to go. Like, bro, the fuck are you doing? That's what I was.
He did do it right in a lot of the ways. But it's just the way he acted was just terrible to me.
Who, Tommy?
Tommy.
You don't like Tommy?
No.
Like, you don't like the character, or you didn't like the whole, like, you didn't like the
person that
character?
played him.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Why not?
It was not believable to me.
So who would you have had play Tommy? Oh, that's right. I forgot. You're more of a Peaky Blinders kind of guy.
Listen, you're going to ask me a question.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Let me answer it instead of going to what you automatically assume me to go with.
Who should have played Tommy?
Let me think about that for a second. Ah, Tommy. I do know who. I don't know his name, though, but damn, it could have been the dude from, do you remember The Butterfly Effect?
Yeah. Ashton
The
Kutcher
girl
movie.
he liked the girl he liked, the brother.
Trying to remember the brother.
The brother ended up having, like, when he changed how things happened, one way he was like a murderous psychopath, another way he was a scholar and went to school. Like,
I gotta
because of
see it again.
I don't remember the actor's name, but the only reason I bring him up, he would have been perfect for it. He wouldn't have been. He would have had to figure out how to be ghetto. But there was another show I seen. It was called The Black Dahlias. It was about these Irish dudes that lived in New York, and he was a straight gangster in that shit.
The Black Dahlias. What was
It was an Irish show. It was an Irish, like, New York street.
Yeah, like a Hell's Kitchen
show.
type of shit. No,
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to think. I'm
yeah.
thinking of the name because that's what I'm saying. There's so many shows. That's one thing.
It only lasted like 8 episodes. It didn't really do nothing.
That's one thing Pluto TV showed me. Like, I'm like, and it's encouraging because I'm like, there's so much lanes to get money.
Yeah.
You just have to be willing not to be popular. Like they have a whole they have a whole.
You have to be comfortable with people not fucking
The
with
nigga
you.
from Scrubs has his own show, game show.
Yeah, what's his name? Zach Braff.
No, Faison. The other dude, the black kid from Scrubs.
Oh, I knew he had that. Yeah, he's had it for a while.
First of all, I was watching how he was dressed. I was like, why? This nigga, like, he just woke up. His hair be all weird, crazy. Then they put him in these weird outfits. He'd be like a cardigan sweater, open top. Like, nigga, why they dressing you? Like, you going to fucking, go play polo or something. Like,
Oh, I know the movie they need to bring back
what
because he was in it.
movie? What movie?
It made me think of it. New Jersey Drive.
You know what movie they should bring back? Kids.
No.
No,
That could
no.
never come back in
They
this era.
need to bring that shit back out. It's awareness. Go ahead and do some sneak rape shit, not knowing this girl got AIDS.
No, he got AIDS.
Ghost. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I thought she had it.
No, she got it from him.
No.
He gave it to her.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I just
do you remember
literally watched it
Do you remember the end of the movie when the
I
dude?
literally watched it
Remember,
recently.
she was messing with the dude that was smashing everybody.
He had AIDS. He gave it to her.
Yeah, but remember the friend then smashed her at the end on sneaky rape shit on the couch. Remember she was passed out.
I didn't know what you were
Oh,
talking
nigga,
about.
I remember.
Yeah,
I tell you,
yeah,
my
yeah.
memory's very good because I don't like that shit. I'm like, good, and I was like, good. I hope your fucking dick falls off. And I was like, and then what pissed me off in that movie? The only thing I like in that movie, I said, can someone please tell me how is it believable this ugly white motherfucker is getting all this fucking minority pussy? And the next role he plays is a fucking crackhead on goddamn The Wire, which was the right role.
He definitely did play crackhead in Wire.
I said, yo, if I came home and see a little ugly motherfucker come out my daughter's house, like, and he gonna spit down my steering wheel, nigga? I remember that whole movie. After he fucked her, he's like, and spit. I'm like, oh, this nigga disrespectful, cuz he just go around all day hanging out, smashing chicks, sneaking in pools. The good thing about that movie, they show you how to roll a blunt. That was the only good thing. You showed me that part.
I did.
When they sitting at the fucking fountain.
I did.
Because I used to be like, why does this shit stick together? But, yeah. And I only say kids for informational. Like, they can make it more informational. Because these little niggas think life is just like 18 is where life just ends type shit. Not
Yeah.
knowing, like, nigga, everything, 18 is like the hump. That's what they painted that picture for y'all, like, with high school and shit, in college. But 18 is just this. It's just straight fucking.
You ain't lying about that one, dog.
So, nah, kids. I think they should bring back kids.
That'd be a good one.
But nah, man. So anything else going on in this fucked up world that we're living in? Any notifications? Because I know I got to get out of here. And I fucking, now you make me want to go home, take all the cold medicine. I'm not even sick, my nigga. Just be fucking runny nosing up in here like a crackhead. Yo, I'm literally sitting here
He's
like.
got the drips.
For the fact that I can't see my face is even worse because I could just leave it if I knew what it looked like. But then I'm talking to you, so it's like, yeah. Trying to make a good point. You know what I'm saying? He's just watching that shit. Like, please don't get on my couch, me. Like, nah. Oh, who's taking it? Lakers? Heat. I ask because I gotta ask.
Braun, nigga.
You know what I'm about to do when I go home
Braun,
tonight?
nigga. So how you feel about Cam Newton?
Honestly, I don't.
I'm not talking about football.
I
I'm
know.
talking
I
about
just.
COVID.
I don't know how to feel. Oh yeah, because you told me you had COVID, right?
I'm not gonna be the one to ask you about football.
I'm so messed up in my head. I think you asked me before, and I thought nothing of it. Like, oh, that's messed up. But then I was just like, playing football during a time when we should be standing up for civil rights. Wonder why? Like that. Like that's the Trinity in me. All right, so boom. That was reflective of an answer our parents would give us. If y'all was sitting down, you ain't got that, like you told me to get up and get a pot. You're talking about, boy. So that's how I feel like, the good old Trinity. Well, Girlie was good for that.
Yeah, you hear that? Nothing
It's a
good's
rap.
coming after.
Oh my god.
Nothing good's coming after.
Oh
Nothing.
my.
It's a rap.
So, Palma, when's the last time you seen your mother? Shit. I hate that. Auntie Rosie all the time.
So let me ask you this question.
I'd be like,
I'm like, oh.
I'll give you a worse one. See, those ones I could gauge what's kind of coming. This one used to piss me off, and she does to everybody. My mom. You know what I don't get, right? She starts off like she's talking to herself, and she's talking to you. Something told me, and it's like, are you talking to me? And then you're in trouble, because her tone is very light, but you're in trouble. And it's just like, when the fuck are you, like, I used to hate that shit. So, we be in a car, 30 minutes just riding. So, Palmer, when'd you get your report card? Fuck. So, Palmer. Oh, when they asked me that dumbass question, that was the last time it was cool, and I was just like, I hate when I was like, that's when I knew I hate the question. So, how long's playing town for? Why y'all asking me about that, man? You talk about that, man? Man, get out of here. I heard he's in no, he's an advertisement. Like, that's none of my business. He's an advertisement. The kid's doing this thing. Like, what do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, the fact that y'all think.
The fact that people always ask me that question, what does he do?
You know why I don't answer them, even if I like them? I look at them and I go, why does it, like, your age groups is like this, right? And the person you're asking about isn't even on your radar of giving out dinner plates. Like, you know how families work. There's just certain, y'all wouldn't even invite him to Thanksgiving. And you know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't come to mind. So why is it, that's why I'm just like, y'all being nosy. Y'all fishing for somebody. So that's why I'm just like, I hate those questions though. What I find funny, right? I don't know what the fuck you find funny. Why y'all not start that shit off like that? Like, I just bring it to my wife. I walk up to my wife out the blue, like, after she does something to me, and I'll be like, I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm not fucking feeling that shit. And she'd be like, and I'd be like, you know how you be? And I'll tell her why. And I'd be like, that's some real weirdo shit, nigga. Like, you make it, I let people know I got PTSD. I don't trust people that much. I don't. I'm so used to getting stabbed in the back. So, like, if 100 times you have a mannerism about you where, boom, I know you love those mugs. And then one day someone come to me and be like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? D say he don't like these or something. In my mind, I'm like, nigga, you lying. You like, because I know that's his tendencies. Or like if I seen a mug and a cup, and I know these are bad examples, but they're beside each other, and you're like, I need some water. I'm not going to grab your mug. I'm going to go for the little cup because I know you like. It'll be weird if you're like, damn, nigga, can I get the cup? I'm like, oh, my bad, I thought you wanted the mug. That's how I'll react.
I got you.
So it's funny because I watch people get used to it. My whole point. So I just hate mannerisms if they're not your manner. Like, I just, like fake people. I hate energy. You ever talk to somebody, they call them a week later, the energy's weird, but y'all playing on this? Like, I hate that shit. Like, yeah, they call me 3 years later. Like, yo, you ready to do that? Like, yo. And I already know. We're not doing it. It's crazy, right? But yo, let me call you back. I hate that shit. Yo, I'm like, and I don't even get mad. I just be like, I feel like that weirdo nigga out of SpongeBob, like, and just hang up the phone. But whatever. But any new females? Any new bitches? Any nothing? Anything?
Everything's slow right now, man. I'm to this money. I'm to this, as the proverbial bag, as they call it.
The proverbial bag.
The proverbial bag.
Maybe we should talk about that next episode. How all these people get free money and still complain about being broke.
No, they are broke because they don't know how to manage said money.
No, okay. They know how to manage it. They know how to manage it well enough to save up for their Jordans and their PS5s and their fucking Xbox, whatever is the new one out.
It's their materialistic goals.
It's crazy. You know what I spend my money on? This shit. Oh, I love this shit. I'm that type of day. I be on the websites like, ooh, a motorized tripod. Like, I'm about to give me a t-shirt maker.
But that proves you know how to invest in self.
I just got a 3D printer. All right, so I'm not doing this, and I'm only saying this because I don't want people to be like, oh, my God, he's hinting at something. I'm really not. But this is what I mean when I just like, this is how my brain thinks like, damn, that's kind of cool, but I'm not doing that because I already know my luck. Michael J. White has a new movie. And it's funny because it's a fucking touch on Sudden Death, Van Damme. If you peep the movie,
no shit.
you realize it's the same thing. Bombs in the building.
That's dope.
He's with his kids at the game. The exits are all motion, and he has to figure it out before they all blow up. Same thing. And I was like, nobody realized he just did a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. I was like, that whatever. So but in it, the stadium is like a metal detector, so like they can detect guns from anywhere, so you can't come with weapons. Point being is they have 3D printers, like they bring them inside these niggas that are taking hostages, and they're printing out their own guns. So it's fucked up because in my brain I'm like, I have that 3D printer, like the exact same model. And I was like, interesting, like that just. But I'm not gonna do it because at the same time I'm a rational person. I'm like, with your luck, P, they will sniff out a nickel bag of weed on. Like that's just my luck. That's why I don't.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'll be making it in the darkest corner of my room. It'll be my first ever sample, and boom, get the fuck on the ground. Like what? Like that's my type of luck. That's my point. So, but my whole thing is just like I got a 3D printer, so I'm thinking about all types of shit to start making. So, but with that being said, man, I'm about to go home and get high and watch Rick and Morty.
Gotta do it, man.
That's
do
why.
I got a movie for you to watch, man. When you get a chance. It did you watch Top Boy?
It's my shit.
All right, so the second version of it,
Yeah,
right?
the second. Yeah.
The kid's brother, the drug dealer.
Okay, the one that got locked up and they got him out with the tape at the end. Did you see this? Did you see the second one yet?
I did. I just can't remember.
The other kid from the other side, running shit. They'll be like, "That's Switch's brother," and he just back off.
Yeah,
and he's watching over his two little brothers, his brothers, taking care of him, but he's keeping them out the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's in this movie. I think it's called Blue Story.
Okay, boom. See, and that's what I'm happy you said that. See, look at that. I came across it on TikTok.
I watched it,
and there was an argument about it because people thought that was Top Boy because it has his same boy in that shit too. His bodyguard nigga with the braids,
the chubby dude.
And I like him because I'm like, he's the type of dude that I like.
But they flipped them. They're actually the students in that movie.
Well, that's what I was saying, and I figured they did that to give a prequel to his life.
Nah, it's a totally different story.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because it's crazy. Everyone said, what's the name of this? And they're like, oh, it says in the caption, Blue Story. And they're just like, no, it's not. It's Top Boy. And then they're like, no, it's Blue Story. And one dude was like, then they got in the whole thing of how people with English accents sound like pussies. And that's another mindset thing. I'm like, wow, y'all, so you attach the way someone sounds with what they're capable of doing. Maybe that's why I get in so much fights.
It is why.
Oh, your name is Palmer?
No. It's your tone.
And it's just like, that doesn't dictate.
It's the tonality of it all.
And I don't get. And the thing about, I'm pretty sure there's young kids that say that. I'm like, that's the dumbest way to think because you can just watch UFC. Them dudes are very articulate. Like even John Jones.
Very
up
soft spoken too.
Yeah, like my favorite dude is the Airbender. That's my nigga. That new little black dude. He's
not Dragonbender. Is he?
Like
Adesanya.
He was what I was supposed to be.
Style bender.
He was what I was supposed to be if I was allowed to take kickboxing as a kid. You see his mindset, that whole weapon thing. You watch him and you know, like he thinks he's Bruce Lee in his head. You see how Bruce Lee used to wear the suits in real life? Like, nigga, I don't just act. Like, I will fuck you up. Like, I'm that dude. I walk in places, pull bitches, and kick ass. You can tell that's his whole thing. So like, and it's like I find that to be an awesome mindset where you could walk into places and be nice but not, and people know you can fuck. Because if you ever see the way he looks, he doesn't look like he's a nice person. Like, he looks like he's always ready to fight.
He's always on point.
And he doesn't joke about it. He won't laugh with you like, oh, I want you, haha. He'd be like, nah, you're next, nigga. And there's no real beef, but it's just like, I respect this so much. I have a goal, and it's to be the, like, kind of like Black Samurai. I love that movie. #1 headband and shit. Like, I'm into that type of stuff. That's why I say I was just born at a different time. Like, because now everybody want to jump people. And it's even worse. Okay, boom, you beat up 2 kids at one time, it's still not over. That's why I just be like, it's stupid because now they're going to come back with a gun.
That's kind of bring it back full circle. You got to watch Blue Story because a lot of what you were just talking about is in that. It's a good movie.
No, I'm going to watch it.
It's a decent watch.
So the watch list this week is Blue Story. We should start giving out some fucking homework to watch, some niggas to watch with us. Like,
yo, have you seen Tenet?
Nah, I didn't.
Whoa. You have to watch it 4 times to understand the movie.
Okay, so There's nothing negative about it. I saw the preview, and I try to grasp if I want to invest my time in something off a preview, because that's a preview. The same way you see a commercial of McDonald's. That's how they gain your attention for that burger. I feel like they did a shitty job with trying to get my attention for that movie. I'm not that. See, now that's why I say you and my wife have that personality where they'll fuck up and you'll still give them a chance to be surprised. And not to say the movie's gonna be bad. They did the same thing with Ant-Man. Does anyone remember the Ant-Man motherfucking rollout?
No.
Random as shit. Ant-Man, they squeezed Ant-Man's release. No, their trailer, my nigga. They started showing the trailer a month out from the movie. And it wasn't even on TV. Because I had to hit the nigga Ox up and go, have you seen this trailer for Ant-Man yet? He's like, nah, because we were trying to figure out what they were going to do for the movie, the concept. I'm like, this nigga's going to be old as shit. Because the original Ant-Man is old. The original Avengers from like the 70s. So it was really Ant-Man and his girl that started the shit. It wasn't Tony Stark. He was the cocky, whatever. So I'm like, how they gonna work this?
He was the smartest one of them all.
Tony?
No, Ant-Man. In the comic.
No, he wasn't. So I get this nigga Og started. Oh my god.
No, I mean all right.
So I know what you mean in the group. I know. But if anyone's hearing this, they'll probably be like, "What are you talking?" That's how he reacts.
After you said that,
that's how he reacts. Because dude, we was just talking the other day. He's mad about Joker. He's just like because he feels like they're not capturing. And I'm like, I understand that, but nigga, it's not gonna. I got used to not getting what I want, simply being a black man in America. So I like, you know what I'm saying? Like to think that a movie production team is gonna be like, we're gonna do it the way you want. Like, nah, nigga, not gonna happen. So my whole thing is Ant-Man was a poorly released trailer. Tenet, I seen 2 things of Tenet, and it does look like a cool movie, but I'm like, okay, so how's the fucking bullets? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, is this like a secret police force? And then my mind goes, oh, this is one of those movies where they're using the Denzel Washington's son as a place because they know he's hopping right now from Ballers and everything, meaning he's a great actor, and he has the last name of Denzel Washington. Like, it's like not only did your mama get to grow up off Denzel, your daughter get to grow up with his son now.
Nah, with this one, I gotta disagree with you on this one. This was his Launchpad movie.
No, that's what I mean. That's what I meant. Like his movie. It's like they're using him. When I say using, it's the same way like Keanu Reeves' Matrix.
No. You didn't let me finish. Oh. It's his Launchpad because Chris Nolan is that respected in the industry right now. So this is his movie.
No, because I just looked at it like Keanu Reeves did Matrix.
Nah. Because the dude that did Tenet made Inception, what was that other blockbuster movie that blew people's mind that they always talk about? It's one of those.
Memoriam was the one they going backwards with the memory thing.
That was Inception.
Memento? No, Memento.
Not Memento. No, he did Inception and what the fuck? It was just on the tip of my tongue. It was a random one that was different from it.
What, Looper?
No.
Cause I'm trying to think of movies that fit that kind of thing, like time travel.
It was different from it. It was different from it.
But
it wasn't even in that ilk. But it was just.
So Tenet's a good movie.
You got to watch it a couple times.
It's great. See, I know. I'll probably watch it once, and I have a habit now. What I do, and I love it because I understand. I just go to YouTube. The ending of So and So Explain.
Yeah,
I love that channel.
I'll watch it, but I want to watch the movie the couple times to kind of get a grasp of. Legitly, you have to watch it a couple times.
No, I know
because
me. I
of
won't.
The theory of it.
They told me the same thing for Memento, and it's just like, do I look like life is
different.
So short right now? I'm like, nigga, I ain't got time.
No,
I barely got time to fucking prepare
that.
my podcast. I ain't watching the same goddamn movie and wasting my week.
It's not even about that. It's if you appreciate what he's trying to do with his craft. And I get it. I'm not saying to go sit down and watch it another 2 or 3 times.
Even Inception.
But what I'm saying is, it's to get a grasp of what he was trying to tell forwards and backwards of this story, because it can be watched both ways.
Oh, that's cool.
You would have to watch it multiple times. That's all I was saying.
That's cool. But see, I'll probably walk in the room and see my wife watching that, and then I'll just walk out. That's what I do to her all the time. Like, it depends what she's watching. Like I can hear from downstairs, like, get off me. And I'm like, why are you watching rape? And I'm like, turn that shit the fuck off. And she's like, this nigga, it's not all rape. It was medieval times. I'm like, dog, I believe in energy. Like, you're going to set off a dark energy in this house. Like, my dog Passenger does not like that shit. Cut that shit out. I just don't. And it may be because I have a daughter that I'm more anal with it and I don't see her. So, like, I even had that play out in my head when I'm washing dishes, like the Vengeance mission. Like, that's my worst fear. I don't want that phone call. Never want that phone call. Because I'm not coming back. I told my wife that if I ever get that phone call, go on with life without me. I'm dead ass. And she's like, no, I told her all the time. I was like, I'm being dead ass. That's why I hate how they push it out there. Because it seems like, oh, it's okay. This is what boys do. They do what, they take what people don't want to give them. Like, it's scary because it's just like, dude, this is like they promote the same way. All right, I know people are like, oh, it's not that deep. It's not. Look what rap music did to culture on a gangster level. Everyone thinks they're hood now.
It's yeah.
If I hear one more boom 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 boom, or a Caesar or block or someone naming a dead homie after a block. Because they heard Chicago made that. That's my whole thing. Like, Chicago made that popular. Now Boston want to have crosses in their forehead because Louis New Orleans made. Whatever. That's my point. So that's why I'm just like, you keep pushing this rape shit, jail shit. Look at crack. Nigga. Whatever. I always say, I've never seen anybody go, crack is awesome. Like, I smoke it daily, and because I do, my IQ is above. I got a stock market go. No, nigga. The art of smoke. That's why I don't even like bongs. Have you ever seen the art of smoking crack? It doesn't even look like an enjoyable. You hunch the fuck over. Like, that's why I hate bongs, nigga. It looks like a drug that's making you do something you don't even want to do. Seriously.
I mean, I don't see it that way with the bong, but
I do.
I get it.
All right. And you want to know how I knew that was gonna come? Not from you with the bong. You see how quickly they adjusted the bong to be a dab bong now? That's crackhead shit. Dab's a crackhead shit. I'm sorry. That's crackhead shit.
I agree with you on that one.
I got listen to how you got to do it. I have to take a hot nail. Like, nigga, I just don't light it like a blunt. Like, no. So, bro, what you got to do? And I'm like, Nick, and then you got to make sure you don't burn your hair, and then the temperature got to be right because if you get a hot nail, you're gonna die. That's why I'm like, this is too much, bro, and it's not enjoyable. If you want to know why you see all those memes about people refusing a dab, is because it's not enjoyable. I've never seen those funny memes where they're like, oh, when you're offering your boy your fifth blunt, he says no. They don't have those memes, do they? They go, when you're high as fuck and someone says I'm going to roll up again, and you be like, okay, because it's enjoyable. But in the rambling world of my brain, this is what I do. And D's into his bikes and shit. But I know it's Sunday morning, Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Oh, Roti's out the idea. I just looked at the time.
10:30. No,
10:30 in the East Coast. No, 10:30 in Boston or Rhode Island. You might as well go home and make spaghetti with ketchup. I hate the restaurant business in New England. I do. Especially as a vegan. Do you know how pissed I get when I see these restaurants that are vegan? They'll be like, oh, you got to wait till 4 o'clock for buffalo cauliflower. But we selling quesadilla chicken for fucking what? I'm like, nigga, what? Point being, I never get what I want. You know how many times I show up to that? By the way, what's up with Cold Pot? I go there 2 times now. It closed. That's a fucking drive for me, all right?
Listen, if you don't understand our people by now.
No, nigga. Listen, it was a regular day.
Listen, if you don't know our people by now, then you'll never understand.
Someone said they nasty, too. Someone was trying to say they nasty.
Maybe.
You don't eat that no more?
I haven't had that.
You know what, D? Fuck you, man. Where you eating roti
so
at now?
Far from there.
Where you eating roti now, D?
I haven't had it.
Oh, okay. That was the point I was going. D would move off a place and be like, "You still eat there?" Like,
I do.
They fell off 3 years ago. Like, I'm here telling people like, "Nah, my cousin put me on, and he loved real tree food." So now I gotta find this one.
My bad.
Nah, I used to be with Nikki's, and Nikki just picked up and moved. And then and Marjorie, Marjorie's like the phantom coke dealer of the night. Like,
she's on what corner right now? I gotta get over there.
Marjorie is like the person that everyone talks about, but you don't see them. Like, who's this Marjorie?
You never met her?
I know who she is. I'm talking about. I've heard people talk about it. I'm like, oh, so you went? I never met her, you know.
Yo, that's funny you say that. I've met people like that.
And I was saying, you know, I hear her name before, you know. I never see Marjorie. And you're just like, oh, okay, so why'd you come to me with that shit? Like, yeah, who this Marjorie? Like, you talk about the lady that's been hustling since hustling was a hustle. That's the only lady I know that made her mint off a roti. That is
Yo.
a thinker. She knew, bro. That's discipline and tunnel vision. That woman been selling roti since I was
in
fucking
diapers. Real rap.
from
Real
a
rap.
dog.
Real rap.
And you trying to tell me we can't get people to tune in this motherfucking podcast? What? D, let's put them on the truth. Let's put them on the truth trail.
Yeah.
We have 7,000 family members who bullshit. Yo, you know what's aggravating? Everyone has a big family, but when you're West Indian, your family grows by 3 times. It does. Look how deep we are, and we're just on one block. You can go to Canada, New York, UK, Florida,
Texas,
California, Texas. We can go down south. We go everywhere.
Yeah.
We got a big family. But everybody, hey, cuz, listen. Yeah, man, say my, what did someone say to me? Say kind of like my thing right now. Like, oh, podcast ain't your thing, nigga. Like, opinions ain't your thing. But don't you
speaking isn't your thing?
But this nigga, but bro, he'll share fucking Breakfast Club shit. So I'm like, all right.
Oh, yeah.
You one of those.
Yeah.
And I apologize to everybody if my mic's going out. I will fix that. I don't have my puff thing, and I'm excited today because we're doing a whole different fucking format. Why do I do that?
You break the fourth wall. Like,
No,
I'm
why do
calling
I
you
give the
Deadpool.
finger?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you know one day I did that to females, and they waved at me? Like, they were trying to holler at me. That was such a I'm so used to girls turning me down. That's what it was. They was like, hi. I was like, yo, and I was with Ron, and Ron couldn't stop dying. He's like, yo, they literally was like this. And I was like, I don't know why. Mind you, 18 years old, should be wanting pussy.
Yeah.
We're leaving the Brockton Mall. What the fuck? And I'll never forget, because we was literally leaving. He's like, P, why did he? Because he's like, but he's like, what made you? I was like, I don't know why I did that. I didn't even know. I don't know why I gave him the finger. I think it's a glitch. Like, you know.
Man said I got a glitch.
It's a glitch. Like, I don't think I can handle people looking at me, because for so long, when people would look at me, they always came with like a comment or a snicker. So now if you look at me, automatically I'm thinking you're just like, oh, that nigga got a big ass head. Paw my head. Like, nigga. You know, whatever. So I think it would, at that time too, like, I was just like, oh, she's looking at me to make fun of me. Like, after the wave is going to come something else. So I'm going to beat her to it. And I literally was like, and that's what this was in. I used to do that shit all the time. I used to be like this. I got stuff for you.
No, wait, take this with you.
I used to always do that. I'd be like, you know what?
Yo.
All right, guys. Good night. We out of here.
We out. Yo, you are too much.
Sorry. Yo. I love that shit. Where's my